Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Throwing on first down, Knight. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Knight. Coleman has it here right side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Knight. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with the W.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting it with a sack, and it brings up third down. To throw on third down, Knight. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Panthers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Skirts by him at the 35. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17-0 our score after one. On first down, Knight on the move to his left. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Up the middle they go. Chapman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
2nd down at 5.
Operating from the gun. Knight over the middle, complete. It's Chapman. And they'll get this down to the 10. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Back to throw. Knight. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Forced out to his left.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Knight. catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Looking to throw on second down. Knight. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put.
Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta, a big one for the Falcons, as they'll square off against the Miami Dolphins. The late afternoon games hold some intrigue as well. A good one being up at MetLife Stadium, where it'll be the Jets taking on what should be a very tough opponent. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Running right through him. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11th. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, That next drive, that can make this a free possession game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Knight. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chapman. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Chapman. Evades him at the 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Knight. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot of it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott, and the Lions are right back in this football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Completes it to Coleman.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw on 2nd down. Knight. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Knight. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Two-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, he bowls over him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 13. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. They're going to look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Looking to throw. Knight. And that's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Knight dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you huddle him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
2nd and 3. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point forthcoming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes it at the 7.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Panthers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis,